Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful. This is the second video in the Valentine's Day special series, and in this video, we would be discussing why you should not let anyone treat you in an undesirable manner and why you don't deserve it. Why it is important to ensure that you're not letting anyone treat you in an undesirable manner, and that includes everyone in your reality, especially including your specific person, because that is one person whose behavior we kind of overlook. In case they are treating us in an undesirable manner, we tend to overlook that. We might not be tolerating that from other people in our reality, whether it's in our family or in our jobs. But when it comes to the specific person, we are so attached to them. Like we have such a chasing energy, we have such an urgent and desperate energy that we tend to overlook when they are behaving with us in a manner that is actually undesirable. And if it is specifically that kind of behavior that you will not take from anyone else, but you're okay with taking this behavior from the specific person whom either you are romantically involved with or you have a commitment with. So let's talk about your specific person showing up in a way that is not pleasant, it's not desirable, it's unfavorable. Okay, and you are frustrated with that, and you are reacting to that, whatever is taking place in your 3D reality. You are reacting to that, you're giving it your focus, your energy and attention. And that makes sense because we are humans, and definitely when it comes to our loved ones, and especially when it comes to romantic relationships, it's easy. It's easy to give out an emotional reaction. It's easy to feel let down. It's easy to feel disappointment, and I understand that. But you need to understand why are you allowing that kind of behavior. And if you keep allowing that kind of behavior, if you keep accepting that kind of behavior, what is going to be the end result? So first, let's talk about what will happen if you keep accepting that kind of treatment, if you keep allowing that to take place. So as you know that whatever you focus on, wherever your energy goes, that kind of situation grows even further. Okay, our energy, our attention, our focus are one of the few very important things that we should take care of how we are spending. You should just not take care of how you're spending your time in this physical reality, but where your attention is going, where your focus and energy is going is really important, because wherever you put your energy, whatever you bring into your awareness is something that will keep growing. You're breathing into it by giving it your energy and focus. So if you keep allowing this, if you keep your attention there, if you keep your focus there, and that is the only thing that is going on in your awareness, okay? You are not focusing on the solution, you are focusing on the problem. That is this kind of treatment, this kind of behavior. You are going to give birth to more of it. Okay, you are giving birth to it. Nothing and no one is doing anything. That person is not doing anything. That person, okay, for now let's just keep him aside because anyone or anything in your 3D doesn't matter. Okay, so that person is not doing anything, no one is doing anything to you, no one is against you, no one is out to get you, no one is trying to hurt you. Okay, if you are letting that kind of behavior and treatment remain and become permanent in your awareness, in your mind, and affect your beliefs that it's okay, he talks this way, it's fine, he keeps treating me this way, but it's fine, it's normal. So you are building on those beliefs, you're building on that negativity, you're building on that treatment, and that is what you're going to keep seeing outside. Okay, so tough love with some compassion. You are going to keep seeing it outside, you're going to keep repeating it in your physical reality, and the more you repeat it, the more you see it, the more it affects you, the more it's in your awareness, the more you have it repeated outside. So it's a cycle. What is in your awareness becomes your dominant belief and thoughts. It reflects outside. The more you see it, it hardens those beliefs. And the more the beliefs are hardened, the more patterns are being repeated in your physical reality. Now, coming to the next part of this, that why are you allowing this kind of behavior, or why are you accepting this kind of treatment? So this is something you really need to sit with yourself and have a serious, honest conversation with yourself, Don't be in denial, because when you're sitting with yourself, it's just you and your inner world. Okay, there's no one around, there's nothing that matters. What matters is you with yourself in that present moment. So have that honest conversation with yourself. Why are you accepting this kind of treatment? And there might be different kinds of answers that would come up, but maybe you have some fears around love. And the most common fear around love is that if we do not work on this, if we do not work on making them stay, if we do not work on fixing this, then love will leave us. Okay, that's one of the most common fears people have in relationships, that love will leave them. And that feeling, definitely, it's not great, right? It's not pleasant when you think about love leaving you, because you have put all the love and all your energy, focus, and happiness in this person who's outside of you, in this one person. You feel if they leave, if you do not grab on, if you don't make them stay, if you don't um, fix things that are going on with them, they will leave, and they will leave along with the love that you have in your life. And once you start coming into the self concept journey, when you get into manifestation, you understand conscious creation, and you understand self concept is a big contributor in all of your life aspects. And when you start working on self concept, you will realize very soon, because this is something that is taught early on in self concept, that love is within you. Love is within you, and no one and nothing can take away that love from you. So you have to stop placing love, stability, being worthy, being valued, everything in someone who's outside of you. Stop placing love in everything and anything that is outside of you, because no one is going to leave your life with love. No one is going to take away the love from you. No one can take away the love from you, because love is within you. In this moment, in this present moment, and in every moment that is passing by, love is within you, and everything that you desire, everything that you're looking to create is present within you in this very moment. No one can take it away from you, no one can ruin it for you, and no one can make you feel abandoned or left if you don't let them. If you stop placing love in someone who's outside of you, in a person, in a specific person, and you realize that love is within you, it's always going to be within you. You will get out of the fear of losing someone. You will get out of the fear of love leaving your life. When you're so in tune with your inner world, when you're so in sync with yourself, and you know that your stability, your love, your confidence, your value is everything that you are creating for yourself, and no one or nothing can take it away from you, then you will not entertain this kind of behavior, right? You will not accept this kind of behavior, because you have set a benchmark for yourself. You know you're valued, you know you're worthy, you know your presence is felt. And when you know this is a knowing, and you have to keep reinforcing these beliefs to sustain that knowing within you at all times. It's a knowing, and when you know this, then you will not entertain this kind of behavior. That is the first thing. And second thing is, when you know it, then it will start reflecting outside, because it has to, there's no other option. So one is, you will stop entertaining this kind of behavior. Second is, anyways, because you have all these beliefs and knowings inside you, this is how people are going to show up in your reality. That includes your specific person. Now definitely there would be a period of adjustment from what your situation is currently to the shift in the situation that is favorable to you. And that is the time you need to maintain discipline, you need to maintain consistency. That is the time you need to be really reinforcing your beliefs, you need to be really working on yourself, you need to be really elevating yourself, your confidence, your self concept. And the end result is you witnessing that favorable outcome. That favorable outcome is inevitable. Okay, just try to make yourself understand that it's inevitable. It has to come, it has to come, because you know it, right? You know it, you know the work you have done, you know the discipline you have maintained. So when you're so certain about it that it has to show up in your reality, There's no place for doubts, fears, or anxiety around any relationship or any specific person. And when I say that you need to feel worthy, you need to feel deserving and valued and confident, that is all within you. That is all within you. You don't have to go outside physically and argue with people, or physically try to manipulate situations, or physically be loud and tell everyone that I am worthy, I am deserving, I am valued, and you have to treat me the same way. No. Uh, it's all within you. The transformation you're having is within you, the work you're doing is within you, the creation you're doing is within you. You're not going and even lifting a finger outside in your physical world. Everything is going to change. You're going to witness it. Start with small things. You're going to witness it and understand that everything will just change itself. Everything will just mold itself and align with what kind of beliefs and thoughts you're having inside you. All you have to do as a manifestor, as a conscious creator, is to work on your self concept, work on stabilizing yourself, setting a benchmark for you that makes you understand what kind of treatment you deserve, what kind of behavior you deserve, what kind of love you deserve. So, bottom line is, once you believe in yourself, once you know how to treat yourself, once you know how you're valued, you're worthy, no one has any choice but to show up in that manner, especially a specific person. So they are going to show up that way eventually, whether it's tomorrow or it's next week. There's no other option for them. Once you are so confident in that knowing of how you should be treated, you have standards, you have that knowing of being treated or spoken to or seen in a certain way, they have to show up that way. They have no other option. You can easily change the dynamics. You can easily change your physical reality. It's actually the most easiest thing you can do. As I mentioned earlier, when you're going outside and try to physically change everything, arguing or manipulating things, it takes so much time, it takes so much energy, it completely makes your mind chaotic, and you start ignoring your well being, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental. So, your only work is to turn within and work on your beliefs, work on what kind of dominant beliefs you have. If they're not in the favor of the reality you're trying to create, if they're not in the favor of how you want your specific person to show up, work on those beliefs. Create the beliefs that are in alignment with how you want your specific person to show up, change the dynamics, and they will have to show up that way. They have no other choice. So, as I had mentioned in my earlier video, every day you wake up, you have a choice. You are presented with the choice of how to spend your day, how to spend your time, what kind of activities you can indulge yourself in, whether you want to indulge yourself in situations and activities that make you feel less worthy, less deserving, not a quality person, or whether you want to focus on those kind of activities that will make your confidence go up, that will make you feel valued, that will make you feel you're worthy, you're deserving of everything that you want in this reality. So make a choice. Every day you're waking up, every moment is a new reality, and every day you're presented with a new day. And you have all the control. You have all the control because you are the god of your own reality. You are the creator of your reality. The way you think, feel, and believe is how the people and situations around you show up. So even after having all the control, if you choose not to utilize it, if you choose not to consciously create, if you choose to stay entangled in everything that is going on outside and not turn within, not connect with yourself, not um, start working on your belief system, then no one else is going to do that for you. No one else is going to do that for you. You have to do that for yourself, and this is where your own discipline and consistency for yourself, for your own well being, comes into the picture. And the most important part is you need to understand what kind of limited beliefs do you have inside you. It's all about the inner work. What kind of limited beliefs do you have inside you that are placing you in this kind of circumstance, that is placing you in this kind of situation? Okay. If someone is not showing up the way you wish them to, if someone is not treating you the way you wish they should, they are behaving in a manner that is undesirable, it's not respectful, it's not pleasant, it's not making you feel good about being in that relationship, then what are your limited beliefs that is bringing you to this situation? So this is again one of those honest conversations you need to have with yourself. You have to sit yourself down and be really, really serious with yourself and understand what kind of limited beliefs am I operating on when it comes to love and relationships, or when it comes to this person that is bringing me in this situation again and again and again. So if you need to plead someone to stay, if you need to beg someone to stay, if you are so fearful of love leaving your life in the form of this person. Okay, first thing is, do not place love in anyone outside of you, whether it's a specific person, a situation, anyone. Love is all within you. Love cannot be taken away from you. Love cannot leave you. Love was with you when you took birth. Love is going to go with you when you leave the earth. Okay, if you end up placing your whole life and your love and your happiness in that one person, and they are not behaving in a pleasant manner with you, they are not respectful, and you are so fearful of them leaving or of love leaving your life, what will your energy be like? You will chase, you will stalk, you will not be feeling good when you wake up, you will not be feeling good when you're going to bed in the evening. There will be fears, there will be doubts, there will be anxiety. A lot of undesirable feelings would be there, right? And these kind of feelings will drive your behaviors in an undesirable manner. And what will those behaviors look like? As I mentioned, it could be chasing, it could be that urgency, that urgent energy, it could be that desperation of either being with them or hearing from them, or just being in those spiraling thoughts where you're constantly focusing on what they might be doing, what they might be thinking, whom they might be talking to, right? And that is not the energy you want to be in. Okay, your major focus, energy, and attention should not be on something outside, should not be on a situation, should not be on a specific person. And if you are feeling all these things, if you have all these fears and doubts, it's really time to sit down with yourself and have an honest conversation about your limited beliefs. And then you need to start working on those beliefs, start changing those beliefs. And that's where self concept is so important, because if you don't feel you're worthy, if you don't feel you have to be treated a certain way, people need to speak to you in a certain manner, people need to respect you. If you're not doing all those things with yourself, if you're not prioritizing yourself, it's a really funny thing for you to expect that everyone outside or your specific person should be that way with you. You're not setting any benchmark for yourself. You're not treating yourself as a quality person. No one else is going to do that for you. No one else is going to change your inner concept for you. No one is going to come and stabilize your emotional and mental well-being with you. You need to stop putting all these things in the hands of other people. Take back your control, because your control is with you. No one else has the control on your reality. No one else can create for you. Stop getting entangled in everything that is going on outside. Turn within, connect with yourself, work on your limited beliefs, and you will be so happy and surprised to see everything conforming to that. I mean, what do you have to lose? Just think about this for a moment. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose. There's a situation going out right now, okay? Maybe it's repeating itself every few weeks, every few months, or maybe it's the first time it's coming up. It doesn't matter. It's going on. Let the 3D be how it's going on, okay? It's happening. You're doing nothing. Why not take some time and invest it in yourself, and invest it in this new routine, and invest it in working on your limited beliefs and stabilizing yourself? How is this harming you? How is this harming you? And especially if you will start seeing the changes within a few days. If it's really helping you actually change the reality and bring in the reality that you're looking for, why is it so scary to try it out? Why is it so scary to work on? If you need to beg, plead, or request someone to treat you in a certain way, then it's all your own limited beliefs. It's nothing about that person, it's nothing about the situation, it's nothing about a third party, it's all your limited beliefs. And you need to take that accountability, you need to work on those limited beliefs, and then you will definitely see that reality that you're wishing to. It will align, it will mold itself, and it will show. So that is all I wanted to share in today's video. Thank you so much for joining me again, and I really hope you found some value in this video and you would be able to apply it in your life and resonate with it. And if you have any kind of questions around manifestation, then you can drop them in the comment section below. I will definitely pick them up and try to work on more short form videos around it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you leave the page.